I'm back, y'all. I'm so stupid. I thought I was through making videos for the moment. No, I'm not. I just thought about something. I'm gonna be serious. I'm always serious, but I'm gonna be serious this time because I was thinking about something. Then my baby mentioned to me, she was like, "Mama, don't forget what you said about John Legend." And I'm like, you know what? I got to make sure I do that. My heart really goes out to him and Christy, and one of the major reasons why my heart go out to him because to them is because I am a parent that lost a child. I lost a newborn. My child was in my arms reaching for me and took his last breath because of Regional 1 gave him a staph infection in the newborn ICU. Did y'all catch that? The hospital gave him a staph infection in the newborn ICU. So my baby lived 15 days and 15 hours. I was at the hospital all day visiting my baby. Leave just for a minute, just to take a nap. And I called the hospital to check on him. I was like, how Aiden doing or whatever? Oh, he's fine, Mom. Are you coming to see him? I said, of course. Of course I'm coming because my baby was born early. I'm like, of course I'm coming to see my child. Why? What mama have a baby and don't see their child? Later, I'll be up there at the regular time. So anyways, sorry, y'all. All kind of stuck up on my phone every morning. Email, text, anything. But anyway, so the nurse comes up and calls me back and says, well, Mama, exactly what time are you coming? I said, I'm on my way. When my mom and dad comes, I had to have an emergency C-section. I said, when my mom and dad comes, I'm coming up there because I also have breast milk for him. She says, well, we need you to get here as soon as possible because he's not doing well. I said, do what? Mind you, that morning when I went to the ICU to see him and they put him inside my shirt because my little guy weighed 1 pound and 7 ounces, I say, Aiden got a fever. Of course not, Mama. Babies don't get fevers. Girl, my baby hard as hell in my shirt. He's just acting a fool because he's happy to see you and he's really stubborn. He's a Gemini. I said, okay. But still, my baby got a fever. Okay. All that, fast forward on. So we get all the way to the hospital. After they told me it's emergency, I need to get there ASAP. ASAP to me is always ASAP. Get your ass here in a hurry. So I go ahead and get up there and I didn't even recognize my baby. Y'all hear me? I didn't even recognize my baby. These folks ain't asked me shit. When I got back there to that newborn ICU, the way I left my son when I left there at 12 to go take a nap was not the way I came back and saw him. My baby had a big ass huge tube sticking about his head. He looked like he was just fighting. He was shaking. He was just, I'm looking like, what y'all do to my baby? I just left him. Fast forward some more. So I ended up finding out after autopsy what was wrong with my son. But anyways, again, fast forward some more. When I say I feel so sorry for people who lose kids, see, I'm a whole fool out here. I'm retarded. I'm retarded. But I always have a special place in my heart for babies, kids in general. I'm just saying, losing a child is never easy. I got a ton of Facebook friends. I even joined a grief group on Facebook. I have a ton of people that have lost kids at ages from in the stomach to coming out, taking their first breath. That's it. They died then. I had one of my friends, and it hurt me so bad to hear her say that. Her baby just holler when she came into the world. The baby just holler. Then all of a sudden, the baby stopped hollering, but she died. So when I say that I feel them, because I went through so much pregnant with my little boy, from ma'am, he gonna be okay, then to where he gonna have scoliosis. I'm like, okay. Then I'm like, whatever way God make my baby, that's my baby, and I want my son. When I tell you, when I see stuff like that or hear about people, I don't care if they rich, poor, black, white, yellow. I don't care. That's one thing that I don't discriminate on. Losing a child is losing a child. And that's a different type of hurt. When I was reading the posters that Chirssy was making, that is a different type of hurt. That's nothing that you can make up. You can't explain it. The pain's so deep when you lose a child to whereas it's like you don't even think the world is gonna continue. It's like you want to give up. I was in that particular space. I just was like, I want to give up. If it wasn't for me, listen to my mom, them praying a lot, people telling me you got a daughter to live for, which is true. Because my baby, I sent her to be with my sister for a minute when I lost my son. And they were like, my baby called me every day. Mama, you don't love me no more. You don't want me. I was like, no, baby, it's not that. It's not that. I'm really hurting right now. I could not believe I went from this baby kicking in my stomach all day on a Friday. Didn't know I was in labor because every pregnancy different. I just thought I was just having them normal cramps that I was complaining to the doctor about. I went from that to I wake my behind up Saturday morning and my mucus plug came out. I go from that to, ma'am, how long this been going on? I was just hurting Friday at work to, okay, his whole bag in him is coming out. We got to push him back in. When you go through traumatic pregnancies, then you go through traumatic births, then you lose your child. I know God got to have something special for people like that. It's just no way in the world that you have to endure a situation like that just for fun. That's not fun. Them losing their baby. Man, when I saw that post and tears started falling down my eyes, and I had just got through going on Facebook, going off, but that stopped me in my tracks. That calmed me all the way down because I've been a mama that's sitting there holding their child, kissing their child, begging their child to be okay. Your baby hear you, so your baby responding to you, but their little body can't, their body trying to fight and respond. I endured that. So it's like, my heart go out to them. I mean, that's a hurtful feeling again. It goes out to anybody that lost a child, but when I listen to their story, constantly having blood transfusions, trying to save your baby, I went through a lot too with my son. I tried to do a lot of everything the doctor was telling me to do. I'm like, is my son gonna make it? Is my son gonna live? Yes, Mom, just do what we tell you to do. Again, went through all of that just to get him here at 1 pound and 7 ounces at 8:02 on a Sunday morning, just to lose him 15 days later at 11:02 on a Monday night. Y'all, this is my series recording for today. I'm going to be back with some more bull later on. But I just had to say that. My heart go out to John and Christy. Y'all have a good day.